Hello everyone and welcome back to Cyberpunk 2077. Now I believe this is going to be the last part in this playthrough. I'm pretty sure I'm just beginning the ending of the game. It won't be the last time I play this though, as there are some patches coming out through this year. I believe there's one coming out at the end of this month. And so I will be revisiting Cyberpunk 2077 to see what the new patches bring to it. Also, as well, the ending that you're about to see is only one of several endings to the game. I don't particularly want to have to play through the entire game again online, in the videos just to show you different endings. So I am playing the game for myself, where I've got all various, things for streaming and for videos like turned off. So I can have that one privately for myself, and that one then may generate a different ending. In which case, I will put up the last part of that with it. I'm also hoping as well that the new patches that come out fix some of the issues I've been having with the juddering and stuff with the ray tracing, like maybe some optimization for the frame rate and so on. So we'll see what that has to bring in the future. But for now, this is most likely the last in the series for a while. So let's get to it. So I have heard some bits about like what is in store here.
Waiting for you.
Hell, I thought the chip was supposed to be removed.
Come here.
Whoa, what the hell? This has got to be a dream.
Devastated during the so-called WNS News has been notified of a breaking story. Saburo Arasaka lives once more, though now in the body of his son. The CEO was reported dead months ago, but now it's been revealed that a copy of his consciousness was made before his death. It appears his consciousness was used to override that of his son and heir Yorinobu Arasaka. This shocking development was revealed at a press conference earlier today.
皆さん、いらっしゃい。祖父はよく、枯れ落ちた花は枝に戻らないと言っていました。人は誰も物心ついた瞬間から死を恐れるものです。ついに人類最大の恐怖が克服されました。私、三郎荒坂は今息子の体を使い皆さんの前に立っています。私はかつて頼信に生を与えました。彼は愛する父のためにそれを返してくれたのです。私のいない間、頼信は会社を変革しようといくつかの決定を下しましたが、これは過ちでした。私の指揮のもと、荒坂社は元の姿を取り戻します。決して揺らぐことのない強い荒坂が帰ってくることを約束いたします。ご清聴ありがとうございました。
Today is truly a historic day. Today, technology has fulfilled the promise left empty by religion. Saburo-sama, makoto ni omedetou.
Please get ready.
What the
Testing
hell?
will begin shortly.
No, good morning. No, got some good news for you.
We must complete a series of tests. Please do not hinder or delay. Parietal lobe examination. Please use your Kiroshi scanner and read the displayed text.
What's the Kiroshi scanner?
Please use your Kiroshi scanner and read the displayed text.
Oh, that.
And it was a sight to behold, he said. How a soul would choose its life. Sometimes pitiable, sometimes laughable. At times, wonderful and strange.
That's enough. Cognitive function test. Solve the cube.
Joe, I don't even think I'd be... I'm rubbish with a normal Rubik's Cube, but I still think I'd be rubbish with a 4x4. Or 2x2 even.
Please link yourself to the device. Higher order representation formation, initiating test. The patient is ready to be examined.
A higher order representation, what?
Engram surgery carries an elevated risk of the onset of personality disorder. The test is essential.
What's this thingamajig for?
It measures pupillary response.
What are these tests meant to test?
Initiate device calibration. Respond to the keywords. No thinking, just the first word that comes to mind. Journey.
Freedom.
Home.
The city.
Enemy.
Johnny.
Principal.
Me.
Betrayal.
Arasaka.
You're in a cornfield. Tall, green plants as far as the eye can see. The sun is bright, blinding. The stalks of corn part as you walk forward. You come across a clearing left by an automated combine in its wake.
What's this test for, anyway?
It tests your level of empathy. The heat has made your mouth dry and sticky. You spot a rodent's nest at your feet. The machine has torn through the soft soil. You spot blind, newborn field mice around their mother. The machine has left her sliced in two. They lie in perfect symmetry, a tiny rodent rosette. Your mouth begins to water.
What's wrong with me?
A shadow gradually falls over the ground, the first rain cloud of the year. Yes, right.
This is...
Measurements complete.
How'd I do?
We will see.
that reminds me of the test
Motor function
from
test. Please step onto the
Blade
treadmill.
Runner. The whole, you see a turtle on its back sort of thing. And the fact that
Motor
it measures
function test.
pupillary response.
Please connect
That's
to the
a
device.
that's an Easter egg to Blade Runner.
What's this test all about?
Please walk. Gradually accelerate.
How am I doing?
Please control your breathing. Accelerate by 3.
Get up. You can't stay here.
What is going on?
Welcome to N54 News. I'm Jillian Jordan. The world remains gripped by the revelation that Saburo Arasaka has returned from the dead in the body of his son, Yorinobu Arasaka. A letter of protest regarding the apparent resurrection has been signed by religious leaders, human rights groups, and Virtue 100 company CEOs.
This is an abomination born of unchecked vanity, technocratic arrogance, complete moral collapse.
Our position is clear. Saburo Arasaka's seizure of power is in violation of international law. International arbitration is absolutely necessary to...
Do we really want to live in a world where the rich and powerful can become immortal? Where they can continue to take from the poor? Not only their livelihoods, but even their You are gods! You are gods! You are gods! You are gods! Life is not portrayed! Life is not...
But Saburo Arasaka has issued his response in similarly strong terms. There will be no appeasement.
荒坂社内部の出来事に関して外部の方々にとやかく言われる筋合いはありません。生を受けることに許可が必要ない以上蘇ることも同様であると考えるべきです。私が息子を殺めたなどという主張は
is this a consequence of me making the choice I did on top of the building?
合意の上での身体の贈与は一種の寄付に分類することができ、殺人には
That's why she didn't want me to harm hair on his head.
殺人の条件は
Because if I'd have killed him, Saburo Arasaka wouldn't have been able to inhabit his body.
Please get ready. Testing will begin shortly.
Any results from the tests you already did?
No, we are not done yet. Today we begin a new series of tests.
Fine. Hit me. Let's get this done.
Cognitive function test. Solve the cube. Next test, please connect your personal link. Higher order representation formation, initiating test. The patient is ready to be examined.
Yeah.
Same thing? Again?
We need very precise data.
Let's start this thing.
Device calibration. Please respond to each keyword with your initial association.
As quick as I can, no thinking. Got it.
Illness.
Me.
Rebellion.
Johnny.
I. Me.
No idea.
The present.
Solitude.
The future.
Death.
You're in a cornfield. Tall green plants as far as the eye can see. The sun is in your eyes, bright, blinding. The stalks of corn part as you walk forward. You come across a clearing left by an automated combine in its wake.
The heat's made your mouth dry and sticky. You spot a rodent's nest at your feet.
The machine is torn through the soft soil. You spot blind, newborn field mice around their mother. The machine has left her sliced in two. They lie in perfect symmetry, a tiny rodent rosette. Your mouth begins to water.
A shadow gradually covers the ground. The first rain cloud of the year.
Measurements complete. We will now move on to the motor function test. Please step onto the treadmill.
So yeah, if any of you have seen Blade Runner, which is a big influence for the Cyberpunk 2020, which is what this is based on, you'll know that there is
Motor
a
function test.
cognitive test that they do
Personal
to
link.
identify replicants.
Really aced it last time, didn't I?
And it's like a psychology test.
Slow walk.
Not bad so far, huh? Try a little faster.
Accelerate by 3.
I can't. Gotta stop.
Stop treadmill. Testing concluded for today. Communications have been unlocked. You may now phone home. Earth.
Okay, so try and phone Judy. So look at the messages. So I can't look at the messages.
Hello?
Well, about damn time, V. Been trying to reach you for days now.
Had a lot on my mind. A lot going on.
What the hell happened to you?
Got the chip out of my head.
No, really? You're joking.
No, just had the procedure. Not feeling so hot.
Where are you?
Orbital station, Arasaka's. Think I'm gonna puke.
V, you idiot. Get back down to Earth now.
You know, I think I might be losing my mind.
Oh, fuck.
This place. It's killing me.
V, you even hear what you're saying? I mean, Arasaka. You let him take you into orbit, dig around in your head, and now you think to complain?
It's so good to hear your voice. I'm so glad you're here. There.
Fuck, V. I thought you were dead. I don't know what I'll do if I ever find out you're gone.
Really want to see you again.
I'm gonna hang up. And I want to see you back on Earth. In hours. No. Now.
So there's other people I can call as well. Just Judy, this. Okay, this time I'm not going to be so cooperative.
Cognitive function test. Solve the cube.
Over the past several weeks, tensions between Arasaka Corp and Militech escalated to troubling levels. Many pundits and analysts warned of a possible outbreak of armed conflict. The exacerbation of tensions was heightened when Yorinobu Arasaka assumed leadership following his father's death and accused Militech of his murder. However, in an unexpected shift, the return of Saburo Arasaka appears to have diffused the situation between the rival megacorporations.
継続は力なり。荒坂社の基本理念です。息子の頼信はこの言葉を忘れ、焦って変化を求めすぎました。私が敵味方両者に解き続けてきた教訓。
Yeah, I am curious whether if I kill Yorinobu, does it stop all that? Can I kill Yorinobu Arasaka and get out?
And NUS President Rosalind Myers have agreed to meet in person to lay the groundwork for a lasting peace. A first step of goodwill was taken today as the Arasaka CEO withdrew from Night City 15 armored vehicles from the company.
Hey, listen. These tests gonna go on much longer.
We need very precise data.
I can't stand this anymore.
Cognitive function test. Solve the cube. Please sit up. Respond to the key words. No thinking, just the first word that comes to mind. Loyalty.
No. Want to talk to Hanako Arasaka.
Please respond to each term with the first thing that comes to mind.
Quick as I can, no thinking, right?
Humanity.
Enough! No more tests. I refuse to take any.
Please step onto the treadmill.
No.
As quickly as you can, without thinking about it. V.
No.
Cognitive function test. Solve the cube.
Fuck! No, enough! I've had it! Fucking hate this place!
So, smash the place up.
Didn't expect to see you here, of all people.
Life is full of surprises. Someone really ought to clean this mess up.
What do you want?
They asked me to speak to you.
Fine. So what do you have to tell me?
I fear I'm the bearer of bad news. Listen to me. The procedure was a success. We removed the biochip. But the damage it wrought proved enormous. At the genetic level, altered DNA. The kind you would find in those suffering from radiation sickness. And sadly, it's lethal.
No. I don't believe you.
The test results are unequivocal.
You could still be wrong.
Were I you, I would place my hopes elsewhere. All the options have yet to be exhausted.
What other options are there? Already gone under the knife once.
Arasaka Corporation has the capability to cheat death. All we require from you is a dose of trust.
Trusted you once, already. Fat lot of good that did me.
You may join our pilot program. Secure your soul. I fear your body is no longer of any use. You must abandon it. We will create an engram of your mind and store it in Mikoshi.
Store it? Why can't I just get a new body?
We have yet to solve the compatibility issue.
Doesn't sound like you had much of a problem with Saburo Arasaka.
You have no offspring. Nor do you have an entire clinic focused solely on your care.
How am I supposed to know this isn't another one of your tricks?
A trick?
Maybe Arasaka just wants to punish a pain-in-the-ass thief? Maybe Saburo wants another soul in his collection.
The Arasakas have become gods. You are nothing to them. Insignificant.
Oh, so this has to be your sweet revenge. Oh, look at you. Your life's work has turned Saburo into a god. Yet here you stand, a mere mortal.
That would make two of us. Why would I seek to punish my companion in distress? My employer has made you an offer. We should finish discussing it.
Yeah,
So
not
let's
going there.
say I agree. Land in Arasaka's soul prison. Put myself at their mercy. Do I even need to ask about the catch?
All is set forth in a contract, guaranteed therein. You must merely sign it. If you wish to live, that is. Now, since a digitized psyche is not legally an individual, the contract entails relinquishing your rights. A temporary measure, naturally.
No. Not about to become the property of Arasaka Corp.
Current participants of the program are all well-known, influential people. We have yet to receive any complaints.
And if I refuse?
Your belongings are packed. A shuttle will take you back to Earth, and you will be dead before winter. It's no easy decision, I know. You should think it through carefully.
Made my decision. I'm going back to Earth. I'm going home.
You will die there.
Goodbye, Anders. Your offer was shit, but in making it, you gave me something better.
What are you talking about?
Before, death was inevitable. A fact of my shit life. You let me choose it. Accept it on my own terms.
Curious whether the cube does anything. Why does it allow me to take it?
thing of beauty will never fade away. I see your eyes, I know you see me. You're like a ghost, how you're everywhere.
The first time you see V in the third person through the entire game.
Hey, V, how's the Earth looking from way up there? She as pretty as they say? Or is that just another lie? Listen, don't forget, your implants were made for Earth gravity. Could start acting up in orbit. What I'm trying to say is don't ignore any error warnings, okay? And when you're back, I mean, if you come back, I'll do a full checkup. Maybe even give you a little discount. Take care, V.
Hey, V. I'm calling to say goodbye. I finally decided to up and leave this city for good. Realize this place only gives you two choices. You either become an asshole, or eventually you get off by one. I hope you somehow find an alternative. Just a shame things had to end this way.
Why is she leaving?
Have a nice life, V. Hey, V. It's Pan Am. Remember me? The one with the car? Listen, you wouldn't happen to have any gigs to spare, would you? I'm not picky or anything. I'll take whatever pays the rent. If you've got something, or you know someone who does, give me a call, okay? I'd really appreciate it. So, yeah, that's it. Catch you sometime in the afterlife, maybe.
Hello, V. Saul speaking. From the Aldecaldos. I heard some big noise coming out of Night City with, you involved. No idea what that was all about. But, if you're ever in trouble and need a hand or a place to disappear, we're here. You saved an Aldecaldo's life. And we will never forget that. It's a debt we're happy to owe. Stay in touch, V.
Hey, V. It's me, Mitch, remember? You saved my ass from Kang Tao. Well, it doesn't matter if you don't remember, cause I do. Anyway, if you ever need help with anything, I got your back, all right? You just give me a call and I'm in Night City before you know it. Doesn't matter if you want someone to disappear or if you need lunch brought to your office. Literally anything, all right? All right, take care now.
Gotta hand it to you, V. I'm impressed. When you told me you were gonna go after Hellman, I was sure you'd come back as a garbage bag full of smithereens. But you didn't. I'm not usually wrong about people and what they're capable of. I'm curious to see what else you've got in ya. If you're looking for your next job, you know where to find me.
Hello, V. From what I understand, you have less than 6 months to live. I do not know how you plan to spend this time. Perhaps you have chosen to put your feet up, rest, ponder life's meaning. Or perhaps you continue to do what you are good at. If that is the case, my father and I would gladly retain your services. You would be compensated generously. 6 months will pass faster than you imagine. It would be a shame to let this time go to waste. Hey V, orbital connections cost an arm and a leg, so I'll just get right to it. I was just thinking about you, so I laid out a quick tarot and... oh dear. The Fool, the Moon, the High Priestess. Those are bad cards. Keep a close eye on your new friends, V. I mean it.
So that one there is obviously the bad ending that I've heard about. I've heard that there is a way you can spend your last moments with Judy, but I don't know how you go about that. I'm assuming that must be a choice at the top of the tower. I'm going to be fast forwarding through the credits because they will go on for ages, but it still gives me plenty of time to talk about what I feel about the game. Obviously it's got a lot of bad press at the moment because it didn't meet with people's expectations, particularly on the last gen consoles. The thing is, it was originally all optimized for PC and they downgraded it for the consoles, and that obviously didn't work. But at least with my experience with it on the PC, there was a few bugs here and there, but they weren't game breaking really, they were just immersion breaking and something to laugh at really. I am hoping that with the new patches that are coming, that those things will be fixed, and I'm also hoping as well that they expand on the content of the game. I thoroughly enjoyed it. It's one of the best games I've played in a long time, and I genuinely want more. I do wish the game was a bit longer than it had been along the main plot, which actually brings me to one of the few gripes I have with the game, which is to do with the chip. All the way through, you've got the whole thing where the chip is playing up, and it constantly gives you this sense of urgency. So because of that, and this whole looming death, you need to get these, you need to get stuff done, otherwise you die and all that. It puts you off of doing any of the side quests. Yeah, it's like there's a couple of the side quests that you would do, like for example the romance with Judy. Yeah, that if I was genuinely in like V's position, I would want to spend time with the people that I loved, and if I died during that, then so be it. I wouldn't be going around trying to find taxis. I wouldn't be going around doing odd jobs and things like that. I would be pretty much telling them to F off. I wouldn't be interested at all in doing it because I'm on a time limit. Why would I want to do such trivial things when I've got this constant reminder that I'm about to die? So yeah, I was looking at it as, right, get this chip out of my head, then I can get on with those things. But obviously that's the end of the game. I would like there to be an ending where you manage to get the chip removed and then you can just get back to your life and, you know, spend your time with the people that you love, or go around finding taxis that are not functioning correctly. But for it to kind of end that way, yeah, it's it wouldn't feel right reloading the game up and then doing all those other things, because it's like, again, you wouldn't do that. You wouldn't put your priorities to one side like that to do something so trivial. Yeah, your whole motivation is getting this chip out your head, getting this thing sorted. Yeah, because this thing's killing you. You wouldn't go to work if you knew that you only had a certain amount of time to live, or that you were dying. You would be looking for a way to not die. You wouldn't be going to work. You'd be spending your time with your loved ones. And that's kind of what I wanted to do there. Like, you know, it was this constant push of the chip's killing you. You know, settle everything. Enjoy the last moments you have. I mean, in one of the previous videos, I even said it there, where I was just about to walk up to the building and I get a call from Judy, and the first thing I said was, I'd rather get a moment of joy before I die. Which, exactly that. So yeah, I put off getting the chip pulled out of my head so that I could spend a moment with Judy, which is how I personally would do that in real life. So I feel that, like, there's a lot of the game that I missed just purely because of this constant sense of urgency around the chip. But it doesn't mean that I'm going to stop playing the game. I am going to have a look at seeing how I get some of the other endings. I want the ending where I get to spend my last moments there with Judy and see what that one is. I also want to see what the Johnny ending is. I'm also curious as well whether I can change things by killing Saburo Arasaka before his body's able to be donated to his father. You know, can I stop that from happening? What would that affect, or would I just get killed for doing that? Because I am kind of like right at the top of the Arasaka building where I probably wouldn't be able to escape. But either way, I am going to do some more playing on this in the future, but I'm probably going to leave that until after the new patches have come about, mainly to see what the new patches have in store. I also want to see any DLC in the future. But as far as like my Cyberpunk series is concerned, that's the end of the series. There will just be the odd addendum here and there, at least until the patches come, because yeah, I'll see what the patches are. I am doing my own playthrough in my own time, with like where I'm exploring it a bit more, and I've got it with all the ray tracing on and everything like that. It's because I haven't got OBS interfering with it. So I am doing my own individual playthrough, and I am going to be doing continuing on with that and seeing what path that goes down. And if it leads to an alternative ending, then I will be going through with that ending for. I'll be going through with that ending for the for a video as well. So I'll be uploading that to my YouTube channel rather than streaming it. But yeah, it's basically that any future videos are going to be where the ending is different, or highlighting anything that comes with the patches and DLC. But I hope you enjoyed the series, even with the issues I've had with the juddering and everything, which I still haven't figured out exactly what was causing all that. I just know that by turning off the ray tracing, I was able to stop that. But I hope you enjoyed it, and yeah, if you like what you saw, please leave a comment, subscribe, hit the bell notification, hit the like button, and I'll see you all soon. Bye.